It's that time again. It is MOT day for the Passion Wagon.
Here's Rodders!
Good morning, legends. So it's that time once again where the car is up for her yearly MOT. Now everything that's happened in the world in 2020 and 2021 has set this a year behind, so the car is technically 2 years without an MOT test right now. And it's basically just a test to make sure that your car is, you know, roadworthy to be out there on the streets. And you know, it's just a matter every year, you know, I think it's whenever your car hits 3 years, it has to be done every year after that. So it's just a matter every year of getting your car serviced for this test, and then they take it into the test centre and run it through a few tests, take a little look underneath it. And I was a little bit stressed out coming up on this test because I want to, you know, it's raining this morning, the roads are wet, they're dirty, there's a lot of farmers about where I live at, so the roads tend to be fairly dirty at the best of times. And I'd love to get the underwater wash done literally the day before the test. So I only had about an hour and a half window yesterday to get it done, so we managed to get that done. I put her up on the lift, take a little look underneath just to check everything's fine. You know, the one thing that they do to test whenever a car turns up for MOT is when they put it up on the lift and there's a year's worth of dirt and below her. So the car is sparkling. I took a couple of hours last night and cleaned out the inside of her. This is probably the cleanest you will ever see one of my cars. 9:30 this morning, we're up for the test. So the good thing about it is I get some time out of work to go and get this done. So let's go and get that first part of the day's work over. Alright, legends, so I'm out of work and we're heading towards the test centre now, and I've got all the windows in the car open to air this bad boy out, and I'm getting the ears blew off me. Alright, need to show a bit of common courtesy here. So what I need to do now is get masked up before we go to the test centre. Happy days are here again. Take a wee look at this here. We have our vehicle test certificate got, and there is 6 minor defects, but she passed. That was fairly interesting this morning. I was wondering how that was going to work because of everything that's going on, social distancing and whatnot. You know, can you even get into the test centre? It used to be you had to drive the car in and do the first part of the test, if you in the car, turning the lights on and off, your indicators, all that sort of thing. But they take the car off you outside now, and you have to wait till they're done with it and then they bring it out. I was hoping to get a shot of I was standing there like a sheer YouTuber, camera in hand, ready to hit record for the heroic exit of the car. The man parked it on the far side of the place and everybody else's car came out ahead of me. You were brought right over to them. It is what it is. But an interesting little point for you when you're going for your MOT test. Get there, it says to be there 10 minutes before your appointment. Try to be there for 20 minutes before your appointment. There's some guys, and it happens every time I go there, that come, goodness knows what time their appointment's at, but they seem to be there a good half an hour, 45 minutes early, and they're sitting at the head of the queue. And every time I get there, I'm either the second, third car in the row, and 20 minutes before the time. And today happened again. This guy walks out, there's a guy sitting ahead of me, old guy in a people carrier, and he was sitting there, and the guy comes out towards him. The guy, you can see him getting all smiles for your guy coming for the car, and the guy walks right past him, comes to me, takes mine and ahead of him. So my car went straight through. 15-20 minutes did the test, and when the car came back out, the old guy was still sitting, so goodness knows what time his appointment was at, but they weren't taking him anytime soon. Right, I better get back to work now, because chances are my supervisors will watch this video and say, numbnuts, you were sitting in the car park for a good couple of minutes recording videos like a big idiot on YouTube when you should have been at your work. So we're going to do that now. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, don't forget to turn on that bell icon to be notified of future uploads. And please check out some of the other videos on this channel while you're here.